Well, hello, and welcome back to the last episode of Hanley Plotter Allotment. Never thought I'd say that. It's 248 episodes, I think, if I'm right. Started 6 years ago. Isn't it fascinating when you look back at the first day you got your plot and then you look at it now, 2.5 plots. I wonder if when I took it on, if I'd know how much work would be involved. I mean, I'm sure I would still have done it. I'm not scared of hard work, which is just as well. It's been fantastic. I'd love to know how much money it's saved us, all these fruits and vegetables over the last 6 years. And the skills I've learned that I'm going to use in our new enterprise. So thank you for joining me for all this time, if you have. And to those new subscribers, please follow us in our new on our new channel. So what I'll start with is we'll have a look around. I haven't been on the plot since my last episode 2 weeks ago. I've come up here and picked a few things, but we are frantically busy at home. Today is Sunday. We actually move out of our house on Friday coming. We then have a 10-day gap before we move into the new place, hopefully. So I can't begin to tell you just how frantic life is at the moment. But I'm sure we'll get there. And our new life will begin very shortly, which we're all extremely excited about. So we'll start with a little look around the plot. It is a mess. I really have taken my eye off the ball. So let's do that now. Well, this has absolutely nothing to do with the plot. This is just me collecting firewood to move to the new house. It's got 2 wood burners, so we're going to need lots of wood. So yeah, starting at the back here, blackberries. They've been a good crop this year. The dahlias are doing well. Lots of watering. I'm pretty much fed up with watering now. I've been doing it since the beginning of March. Every time I come up here, the zinnias have flopped over due to lack of water, and I water them and up they come again, and poor old things. It's amazing they do so well. Now, the runner beans. This is the row of runner beans, and this is the row of butter beans and borlotti beans. No sign of a bean yet on the right hand frame, but lots of runner beans. And we're not going to be picking anything now. My daughter and son-in-law may come down in a week's time and pick some crops. If they do, Carl, that's the runner beans. But the beans generally are there to allow to go dry on the pods, on the plants, and then we'll pick them, dry them, and store them for winter stews. Under here is some purple sprouting broccoli for next spring. I might have handed the plot back by the time they actually harvest, but never mind. Sweet peas have gone over. Dahlias are flopping everywhere because I haven't put any support in. And then down this central path I've been putting stuff as potato pots, and then lots of flowers, roses, dahlias that we're bringing from our home to take to the new place. Crikey, it is a mess. So, walking down the central aisle, these are a mixture of pumpkins and butternuts. I have seen some pumpkins in there. The gooseberry and fruit bed is looking a mess, and the Uchiki Kuri winter squash have left their bed there, and they're on their way up towards the shed. I don't know quite how far they'll go. I just haven't got the energy to deal with it. I am worn out. Peppers, they came from the greenhouse at home, and there are peppers forming. Again, it's, because I'm busy all week. I won't be back up the plot again during the week this week. We're away next weekend for 10 days, and then we go to the new house. So, all these things may just you know, wither on the vine, so to speak. So we'll see. Hopefully Charlotte and Carl can pick some peppers next weekend. The Brussels sprouts are growing away regardless. I water them every time I come up, because I'd like to be able to pick the whole plant and take it to the new house for the, you know, Christmas and the New Year, for a nice winter meal. We do like our Brussels. Again, tomatoes. Lots and lots of red tomatoes. We've got rid of our freezers. Yesterday we took all our freezers, the ones that are in use, up to Charlotte and Carl, because we don't want to lose the crops in them. So we've got no freezers at home now, so we can't do anything with those tomatoes. I've spent so many hours sowing, pricking out, planting, watering, side shooting. And again, you know, it's just bad timing. It can't be helped. We didn't know we'd be moving in August. We thought we were moving in March. Potatoes in pots, they'll be okay, because obviously we can take the potatoes up to the new place in the pots. The Uchiki curries are coming on a treat. They'll be nice in whatever Carl does with them over the winter. The peas look awful. I don't know why I'm laughing. It is such a mess. Strawberry plants, I chopped all those back and they've come back stronger than ever. And I guess during the winter we'll dig some of them up and take them with us. That is a bed of main crop potatoes. Haven't watered those once since I planted them back in April. And yet they're still there. Butternut squashes, they're looking good actually. Lots and lots of them. And they're a good size. So the top foliage is starting to die back already. Yeah, crikey, look at that lot. So yeah, don't know what else to say really. It is an utter mess, and there's nothing I can do about it. But everyone has these moments, don't they? You know, it might be some personal situation in your life. For us it's moving house, for others it's illness, or you know, whatever. But sometimes, you know, the plot takes a back seat. And that's what's happening here. However, the plants don't know that. And the pumpkins look fantastic. And then I did rake and tidy up that bed down there where I took out the Charlotte potatoes. The fig plant is looking good. I might actually get to eat some figs this year if I can get back down here. So yeah, that's how it looks. Bit of a mess, but it can't be helped, and I'm not worried about it. There are more important things going on right now, which we'll talk about in a minute. But I'm just for the next couple of minutes, or maybe a minute, I'm going to take you back over some photographs I've taken through the years of my plot since the first day I got it. Well, I don't know if you enjoyed those photos, but I always do. I love to look back and see how things started and how they developed. And I think that brings us to a close. That's not much more to say really, but I'll say again thank you, and I won't labour the point. I really enjoyed all the lovely comments on the last video. It does warm the heart. But you need to know the name of the new channel. It's not active yet because we're not there. And we move in on the 11th of August. Our stuff turns up on the 12th, and we'll post shortly afterwards. So I would say about the 14th, 15th of August, we'll have something up, I guess. You know, don't hold me to that date. The new channel on YouTube will be called The Homegrown Haven. Now, I like that name. We all do. That's why we chose it. But there are a couple of other channels called that as well. I don't think that's an issue. You'll just have to look for us. And on Instagram, again, you know, I won't be running all this. I shall be well and truly down the pecking order. But it's the Homegrown Haven. I'll put it. It's got a lowercase dash. I don't know what you call those things, but I'll put it on the screen if I haven't already. And I'd love to give you links, but I don't know how to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave you in the lurch, so to speak. I just, you know, technically this is pushing me to my very limit. So all this stuff about leaving links and all, you know, I just don't know how to do it. And and I'm on my own. There's no one around me that can show me how to do these things. So you'll have to search, but The Homegrown Haven. And I look forward to seeing you there. So all that remains for me to say is thank you once again. Please do join us on the new channel, and I shall see you halfway through August. Thanks a lot. Take care and bye.